have a look.
It's fine.
Yeah. No, you're only half in.
Oh,
I'm gonna get you then. There you are, Velvet. There you are, mate. There you go.
good lord.
That's better. Your thingy's done now, by the way, smoothie. We're at the results.
Do you know that brand in America? They have a chain shop called Smoothie King.
Yes.
It's like smoothie bar. Well, there's a stadium named after it.
The Smoothie King Stadium.
Yeah, seriously. This is a real thing.
I know you can get like the O2 Arena and stuff, but why is there a Smoothie King Stadium?
Well, I know about it because of John Oliver's program and the fact that the wrestlers of WWE's done a whole bunch of shows there as well.
Weird.
It's a.
Also, I resent that. I'm not a bitch. I'm great. Not the bitches aren't great.
Again,
Bitches
incidentally,
can definitely be great.
stop digging yourself out of this hole.
Hmm.
You've dug in. You're not getting out. It's that situation in The Simpsons. No, dig up, stupid.
I think it's a quote from the Sean Bean says in Civ 6 when you research mining. When you find yourself in a hole, keep digging. No, stop digging. One of the two. Everyone is a bitch, apparently. Okay.
Especially Giuliani.
Yeah, what happened?
He's got COVID.
Lol.
Yeah, who'd have thought a guy hanging around loads of people without a mask would get COVID? I've seen that shit again where it's not showing up.
Oh, that's right, I've got a silencer machine gun.
And short hair, apparently.
What? Oh, yeah, she... Nope. No one saw me. Totally didn't see me.
Oh, there it is. Oh, time it fucking showed up. Good to know that it's not just the PS5 streams that are doing that. So that, which again, this could be. I think it's appropriate that the last PS4 stream possibly is going to be The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, I think it's quite fitting, to be fair.
Considering it's the big exclusive to throw out the PS4. It feels right we go out on a big PS4 exclusive.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we're still going to do PS4 games, but we'll do them through the PS5 because, as I've seen through various testing... sorry, I didn't realise how loud it was.
Thank you.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey, Elliot.
Hang on a second, I'm going to try and save it. Incidentally, the comments don't turn up like this on the PS5 because I tested it by commenting on my own video.
Do they not?
No, it just comes up with like a speech bubble with the person's picture saying...
Oh, that's quite cool. Is it distracting at all?
No. In fact, if it is less distracting than it was before. It's
I've got a doggo with them.
Also, we're gonna have full screen this time, but there's just the camera goes in one area.
Sorry, doggy. I'm so sorry. That was brutal. Oh shit! There's one here as well.
I'll show you a clip when we get to an appropriate point of what it's going to look like.
No, go to the side.
Move in!
Yes, you are a dick.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, remember, you're not Abby anymore.
Yeah, I'm definitely not Abby. Goodbye. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. See ya. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Incidentally, that was an image that really got used to in this area.
Yeah.
Get used to it. This is the only thing that's I'm hoping we get used to it because it's the only thing that's going to pad out the rest of this game. We only got like less than an hour.
Let's burn both these guys.
Are you sure that's a wise idea?
Oh, I didn't get either of them. Just did not get. Oh, I did apparently.
You did, but you haven't really done much damage to it.
Ah, you cunt. How the hell did you hit me from there? Okay. I've not got many bullets left from this now. Just get me sniper rifle. I like me little rifle, I do. Oh, fuck. Some little lunatic hit me with their rifle. Better get my rifle out and shoot him in the face.
Ren, I hate you.
I'm from London.
Hello, Jan.
Hey, Jan.
Hey, Iona.
Hi, Iona. Oh, that was beautiful. I'm so good at this game. Ignore that death I had earlier. Ah! Ah! No, I'm sorry, Fido! Fido, I'm so sorry. Alright, okay. Is that everyone? No, there's one more.
group.
I know.
Better find her before these idiots kill her.
You don't get to kill her, I get to kill her. Anything in here? A bullet. Some health. And keep going.
What was that? A bullet?
Oh! A deer!
A female deer! Can I just say, whoever's doing that stupid fucking meme on the Simpsons shitposting group,
No, it's
I
really-
did not need to be exposed to that much ABBA.
No, I love ABBA and The Simpsons.
How can you, it's genuinely, if I ever wanted, someone asked me overrated groups, ABBA would definitely be really up there.
Like,
Like,
come, what do you think is over? What do you find them?
they weren't very good songwriters.
No.
They're barely relevant in terms of influence.
What? ABBA is barely relevant in terms of influence. Are you joking?
I can't think of that many groups around right now that are real, that have lasted, that are that were really bigly
Impact, were you going to say?
bigly influenced. Yeah, really heavily influenced by him.
The film. What's the film that Will Ferrell was just in?
Holmes and Watson.
No, the Eurovision one.
Yeah, but that was That was.
They've had a tremendous cultural impact. You can't deny that.
Yeah. Do you know what the weird thing is? In regards to Eurovision.
Yeah, Lemmy loved ABBA. Carl.
Not everyone's right about everything. Incidentally, do you know one of the weird things is? That year that ABBA won Eurovision, it was also, there was a Portuguese entry.
Yeah.
I think I've told this story on stream before, apologies if I have, but there was the Portuguese entered that year with a song where the dancers came on
No, get the shotgun out, fucking fuck off.
with guns filled with flowers.
Yeah.
And it was a cue to say, start the revolution.
Really?
And Portugal had a revolution afterwards.
Sam, dude, get out. Fuck, there's another doggy, I'm so sorry, I don't want to kill dogs.
Yeah, this area is right hard.
That's what she said. No, don't. I vote don't get her. Fuck! Shit! Goddamn fuck! No! I said don't get me!
I like Tom.
Ah, I didn't kill it. Fuck. Get out! Fucking... Ah! Okay.
Incidentally, you're not the bit where I just gave up and ran.
They're Swedish singing in English. Two of them don't even know English at the start. Wait, did they really not? I love that. Right, okay, let's do this then. So, did I kill that one? I think I did. Where? What am I being seen from?
Thank you.
What was that? ABBA is one of the most overrated music groups ever. It's essentially just music, though. No, I mean, I would contend that. I listen to them drunk.
If you ever want a definition of drunk mothers doing karaoke, watch Celine Dion and Anastasia covering You Shook Me All Night Long
I don't think I know that song.
by AC/DC.
No, I don't think I do, unfortunately.
What? You shook me all night
Oh, that
long.
one, right, sorry, I didn't know the title. That's AC/DC.
Yes.
What?
That's an AC/DC song. Yeah, it's on Back in Black.
Oh shit, yeah. God damn.
You know, the second best-selling album of all time.
What was the first?
Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if the guys knew English, but they were doing most of the writing. That's hilarious. Two women didn't.
Oh, Edgy Elliot.
Oh right, sorry, right. I see.
I'm calling him that next week on the vlog.
Yeah, whenever we introduce ourselves. I'm Edgy Elliot.
You know, one of the things I found interesting though, there was a question on QI. I can't remember. It was something on a Christmas special of QI. I'll see if I can get the actual fact because I don't want to fuck this up.
Where is this person? Oh. Oh. What? No, there isn't. There's no ambush. Everyone's alive. It's fine. Gimme your ambush after midnight. How did you know I was there?
How about him? Yeah, the question was on QI, on the QI Christmas special, was who are Spoon Licker, Doorway Sniffer, Sausage Swiper, and Meat Hook. And I said, is that the Christmas name for the Anime Amigos?
I love that.
I'm trying to figure out who was who.
Please don't see me.
I think Elliot Spoonlicker. Reese's Doorway Sniffer. You're Sausage Swiper and I'm Meat Hook.
You're Meat Hook. Ah, fuck. Shit, I didn't think there was anyone left. Fuck off. Oh no, get the shotgun out. Ah, come on.
Do you see why this is an area
Oh,
that drives me nuts?
I didn't think there was anyone left. Come on. Fuck you.
You thought
everyone.
Well, you're not talking.
Please be everyone.
You're not talking, so I wouldn't count play out.
It usually takes a few seconds. Okay, that's it. I want the wrench. Oh no, that's slightly more.
Where are the tracks?
Where are the tracks? Where are the tracks? Where are the tracks? It's the Icelandic names, right? Hey Adam. No, we don't have a Christmas tree yet, unfortunately.
No, the weird thing is, I'm trying to avoid one with Christmas lights because Christmas lights interfere with your Wi-Fi.
Okay, explain.
They're microwaves. They're mini microwaves, so essentially they do interfere with your Wi-Fi.
Okay.
No, I promise this is genuinely proven.
Well, I guess we just found out a new rule. Oh, no, I can't go this way.
But, do you know that? So technically, because you're taking the microwave when you move out,
Yes.
my Wi-Fi is going to run better when you leave.
I mean, it's not... So, how are they microwaves? Because they're LEDs.
Yeah, but those are mini microwaves. Essentially, they.
Well, that's what Cal seems to be suggesting, that, yeah, the microwave interferes with it.
Yeah, microwaves interfere. Microwaves do interfere with Wi-Fi.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that for ages, but yeah, no, apparently that is true.
Okay. It's just in here. Wait, didn't I just come from here?
Yes, you're meant to.
No, I came from over there. Right?
No, no. That's where you were. You're meant to be going into the train car.
Right. Okay.
On the left. It's like opening one of those doors. You could have snuck through and.
Sorry, the bus, you mean?
No, not the bus. The train car over there.
Oh, right. Okay.
There was a door you meant to open. Oh, gee. I'm trying to pad this thing out, so I shouldn't have told you.
I think my parents came to that conclusion the other day, to be honest. Not that one. This one.
I'm looking forward to Thursday. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to use Microsoft Teams so we could do the podcast the next afternoon. But so I won't be talking a lot on stream about the Game Awards because we'll just say go to the podcast. We give our thoughts on all the trailers.
How am I meant to get in there? I'm confused.
The only time we'll probably talk about it is if there's a trailer I think Ren would be particularly interested in.
Are you sure I'm meant to go in here?
Yes, it's the door over there.
Oh, right, okay. Oh. It didn't give me an activation thing until...
The one thing I'll say is, Elliot, and anyone who's staying up for the Game Awards, temper your expectations, because most of the Game Awards isn't really used to reveal new stuff. It's more to update you on stuff that has already been previously announced. And I'd say the only company to really expect big things from is Sony. I think Sony will have a little bit more to reveal. And the third parties, I think, might come with something. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a Sonic reveal at this thing, considering the 30th. It would be a good way to kick off the 30th anniversary.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it would be, to be fair.
Oh, Wii.
Excuse me.
Incidentally, Ghost of Tsushima overtook it and won the Player's Choice Award. So
Really?
on that basis, overtook this, yeah. So on that basis, now kind of looks like it might be the game of the year. Might be a two-horse race between
Ghost of Tsushima
Tsushima and The
this?
Last of Us Part 2.
Wow, I wouldn't have called that.
No, I mean if it's between the two of them, I'd rather it go.
Last of Us Part 2.
In terms of virtually everything else except the gameplay, yeah, I think the gameplay is slightly better in Ghost of Tsushima.
That's fair. Oh, damn.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'll go first. Right. Hey
Hey, Rattlers!
I knew
it's
you were gonna do
Mackenzie!
that.
I'm out! I'm free! My husband died picking your fucking tomatoes! We aren't some lonely stragglers! I will be back with the others! Your time is coming! Are you okay?
I felt my neck. I pulled something in my neck.
Jesus Christ. That is a boomer moment, if anything.
Oh shit! It's really smart, man.
Oh god.
This is twice I've injured myself on YouTube.
You're a knob. Absolutely.
How have I done this twice? At least this one's actually coming down.
It does seem to be one of your special skills, is like injuring yourself. Hang on, am I meant to go through those?
No,
shelters?
you meant to. I think you meant to. Oh no, I think you meant to
Did I?
climb. Oh, you meant to climb up on the. No, because that's the wrong way. You're meant to be going into the compound.
I can't open this, can I?
No, you're meant to be going to the compound.
Okay.
Because you know Abby's in there.
Yeah.
I love the sunset effect you get in this game from the HDR.
Hmm.
Because again, that's what HDR really does. It allows you to get these really realistic lighting effects.
Hang on. I'm confused. This is the only bit so it has to be somewhere along here, right?
I know Ellie's in our office said you were to the untrained eye,
Yeah.
you definitely won't notice much of a difference. But yeah, I'm not a boomer.
Yeah, that was my first
No,
impression.
it's not here.
But no, I'm confused then where am I? Because I can't...
You've gone and down and off.
Oh. But how do I get out of this bit then?
It's back the way you came.
Which way did I come in? I can't remember. Because I can't get over those fences, look. Because didn't I climb down from there? I jumped down, didn't I?
No. You jumped down from another area. You walked along to here.
Did I?
Either that or it's through the fucking thing.
Oh, right, okay. Okay.
See again, just have some markers like in Doom Eternal.
We got there, didn't we?
Yeah, but look how much of what time we wasted.
I've finally started playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake. If Hades doesn't win the Game of the Year, I hope that does.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake is really good. I'd say it's probably in my top 10 favourite games of the year.
Mm.
And it's my favourite Final Fantasy since 10. And I'm really looking forward to I'm hoping we get some... I'm really looking forward to what is going on with Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I forgot he's got fucking...
We're under attack! I think it came from
No, we're
back
not.
there!
We're not under attack. Not true. False.
What do you what's the explanation for what happened?
It was a snake! A snake shot them in the face!
A snake with
A
a bow
snake
and
shot them
arrow.
in the face!
A
Yes.
snake with a bow and
Yes.
arrow shot them in the
That's what it was. Fucking die. No, thank you. Oh, thank you for your books. Oh fuck, there's so many of them.
It's usually thank you for your service, not thank you for your bullets.
Fuck you, dude, you penis. Fuck you. Thank you. Well, in this instance, it's thank you. Ah, fuck! Go away! Go away!
I like Jan's explanation. Snail did it.
Yes, it was a snail. All along. It was the ranger. Thank you.
Yeah, Adam said I think Final Fantasy VII Remake has a better chance than Hades, to be honest. Not as a knock on either game, just Final Fantasy VII Remake has been absurdly anticipated, etc. I see, the thing is, you could say it at the time, but you've got to take a lot of the thing. There's a thing that a lot of these things that people vote on is based on. It's called the primary and recency effect.
Yeah.
And it's a bit more memorable if it's the one it's close to the beginning of something.
Yeah.
Or close to the end. And I think Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, was it like late March or early April?
It was after Animal Crossing, definitely.
Yeah, it was after Animal Crossing. So that's like late March, the earliest. I think a lot of it, that hype has died down now that we've all had a really long chance to play it.
Yeah, definitely.
And,
Ooh, a wax.
I wouldn't be surprised though if Square Enix say at the Game Awards, by the way, you're going to be able to play Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation 5 and PC soon.
Oh yeah, 100%. They wouldn't miss on an opportunity to port it to that.
I mean, that being said, it's all... it would be a native version. You can play it on the PlayStation 5 now with the backwards compatibility.
Yeah. Oh wait, well.
Incidentally, I don't know what it's going to be, but Anime Amigos will be next week.
I think if I go away.
really looking forward to bringing that back.
Yeah, so am I, to be honest.
Because I've already started work on my lists, but I haven't finalised any of them.
Yeah.
Delayed reaction much. Oh, it's alright.
Let me just continue looking over this edge. I found a snacks indeed.
Apparently,
Snacks.
Mum made tuna stir fry.
Oh, I'm very pleased.
No, you're not. You're a vegetarian.
I'm pleased that she made a delicious meal. It's fine. I don't hate on people for their dietary choices.
You're better than most vegans.
I know. Hear that, Iona? I'm better than you, apparently.
Said most, not all.
Cal said I'm better than you. He didn't say that. I'm sorry.
Are we at the bit where I just gave up?
Possibly. Oh, why did I take that? I didn't need any health.
Oh no, hang on, no, we're not at that bit yet.
Okay.
I am joking. You're cool. Don't worry.
I think the laughing emojis say that was made evident.
Good. And no, but there's tears on that laugh. It could be like, it could be
Look.
laughing to hide the to hide the sadness. Yeah, relatable. If VAT grown, fat grown meat becomes mainstream, are you going to start snacking on it, Ren, or are you going to stay? I don't know. I became veggie because I didn't particularly like the taste of meat. So.
Wow, you are really weird.
I'll give it a go.
I'll tell you one that I'm finding interesting that's going to come up. It looks like bugs are going to be a future source of protein. Like, how would you feel about bugs as a source of food?
I mean, I still won't eat them.
It's more environmentally friendly than say cows.
I'm in favour of that. Like, if we're going to farm animals, do so ethically and environmentally.
And you can't get foot and mouth from them because their DNA is so different from us. So you wouldn't get like the insect equivalent of foot and mouth. But one of the things I find, and we kind of do it anyway. Lobster, prawns, they're basically spiders of the sea.
Yeah.
Crab is very closely related to spider. More closely related to spider than a trout than it is to a trout.
Yes. I believe scorpions are quite closely related to.
Incidentally, this is what it looks like on the PS5 streaming. So you see you got the whole screen and then the camera's there.
That looks quite cool, actually.
And the microphone is in the controller, so it will be a lot more audible. So it does feel like Sony's put a lot more effort into making the PS5 a box for streamers.
Yeah, definitely.
This time round, I think it's something they've really looked at, and I think they want to have complete control over the streaming service, and rather.
Where am I meant to go here?
I think over the.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now you're at the bit where I just gave up. Not quite the exact bit where I just gave up and went, fuck it! Ah!
I think I'm on 2 at the minute. 2 deaths.
4.
4?
At least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, mate, you've died.
No, you're right.
You've not died 2 times. Fuck off.
In my dreams, I have.
Oh, incidentally, since there's a lot of us here, we do have sad news to report, which is because of the news that there is potential for induced epileptic fits in a certain portion of the story mode in Cyberpunk 2077. We're not, for personal safety, until it gets patched out, we're not going to stream it. But we are considering our options, and we are going to start on the PS5 on Friday, possibly with Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition.
Hey Tom, I'll be up for doing either of those. I'm happy to do either Demon's Souls or Ghost of Tsushima, depending on what people want.
Again, Ghost of Tsushima could win on Thursday. It really could. I would honestly say, don't count it out at this point. I'm not going to be surprised if the award goes to Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, that's another thing that I've noticed about Cyberpunk. Apparently it's quite buggy.
Oh, really?
So, I'd rather not take my chances on that.
Yeah, but the bugs are fun.
I'm hoping the bugs aren't too bad because I'm getting it on Thursday. I've got the pre-order for my.
Not so much.
Hang on. I'm way better. No, sorry, I'm way better at DMC than I am at Doom.
Shit, get down. Hey, did you just see a woman just randomly swing an axe? Nope. What are you talking about?
Dave, I think you've been drinking too much again.
That's beside the point.
Also,
Ignore that moving grass.
Dave, we weren't looking at any moving grass. What are you on?
Ignore me! I'm fine.
We'd rather ignore you. Oh, there's a bug that causes the game to crash repeatedly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it's been a bit overblown. Because again, a lot of the things that people said about the problems with the PlayStation 5, I've only run into one of them so far, and I'm hoping it's getting patched out soon. Which is the uninstalling issue, some of the PS5 disc versions of the PS5 games.
So that's not unique to Demon's Souls then?
No, because Miles Morales did the same thing. I just changed discs and it uninstalled off the server.
Oh, really?
I was done with it at that point. I finished the story mode, and I wasn't really in the mood to do any of the side stuff this time round. So I just said, yeah, you know what, I'm fine, but it's a bit annoying that to your right. Oh, that just go down there. It's that direction anyway. Just leave a couple of them dead. All right. Oh. You don't need to kill all of them, remember.
I know, but I want to.
Trust me, you might want to save your ammo for down the line.
It's alright, it's just arrow. I mean, I can craft arrows.
There's a dog there.
What's the dog?
Oh no, it's a clicker. Never mind. Just leave him.
We'll get this.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Pistol.
leave the zombie.
Yeah.
There's no point, it's chained up, it can't do anything to you. Probably be more suspicious if it dies.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's right short. I did it in like 8-9 hours.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's 7 hours if you're really quick. I said in my review you're looking at like 7 to 10 hours, and it's like half the length of the.
This guy just walked over his friend's corpses. Oh, come on! That's fucking. There you go.
These actual should be gone.
I'm sorry, he just died.
Shin to death.
Ah! My Achilles heel! Oh, well, that was silly.
You got avoid by something.
Oh, shit. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Who's firing at you then?
Me. From the future. Any bullets? Nope.
I want to point out, once you get past this section...
Yeah.
Never mind, I'll leave you to it.
I haven't got my
Oh yes, the shin, the weakest bone in the body.
He just fucking died from it. If you sneak behind the chain zombie, you can set them free on the enemies. Oh, that's cool. I might do that.
Yeah, but they're loaded to the teeth, it doesn't really do much.
Come on.
To your left.
Yeah, but it might take them by surprise.
Now, where's my toolpick?
It might take them by surprise if we go. No, don't spot me. No one here. No one murdering anyone.
You're not
Just
quite...
your average day being alive.
I went to the right when I did this, and I did manage to actually sneak up to the house.
But the clickers, I'm guessing, now are in chains also.
Yeah, no, they're just leaving clickers to wander around the facility.
Hey, they might want to pretend that they're in a swimming pool. Maybe they'll like it. How do you know I'm here?
We can hear you.
You can't.
Doesn't really matter anyway.
Don't actually building the corpse fire. Hey, it's effective cover, okay? That's a good point. Yeah, I wonder if we can.
Now we're at the bit where I just gave up and started shooting up the place.
Oh.
Wait,
I'm gonna do what I only suggested. Looking at this show.
Okay, this should be interesting. Get back in things so back.
Oh shit! Is it? No, I am no. Why?
Told you I was
Why
a
did I
bad idea.
listen? I'll try it
Can
again.
someone please
but-
do me a favour and tell the OP for Wandering Witch, Elaine, to get out of my head?
Yeah, and if we kill enough people, can we use their corpses as cover?
it's a good thing the enemies don't spot the giant moving backpack that's full of weapons. Come. I was going, fuck, sorry. And Jan said, what's that, Ren?
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying. Bye. See ya. This is where they just follow me. Oh fuck, that was slow. Get him right away.
I'm not sure how this relates to A Bug's Life. I stayed quiet, the zombies didn't get me. Ha ha ha. I don't know this response.
Oh well, I'm not that good.
Go to your right. You can lunge over the wall. It's a quicker way into the building.
I'm just trying to figure out where the other zombies are that we're alive.
No, that's it. They're only keeping those ones alive.
I just don't want to run into the clicker that's good.
No, they're dealing with them down there. No, you've got to go in that building. That's the building we're in for. Yeah,
So now I can get in there.
See, that would have probably made this cut a bit easier. Yeah, this is the exact bit where I was like, I got like 20 deaths and was like, fuck it. Ah!
You see anyone?
No, they always see you in this
No, they
area.
don't.
You have better weapons than me, to be fair.
Damn. I don't have any shotgun bullets left then.
This is the time to use them, trust me. It won't. Piles of bodies reminding me of Dishonored, according to you.
They cannot kill that clicker.
How useless are these guys?
I know!
I can kill these things. Let it go, Ren. Let it go.
Over
Oh,
here!
what?
Really? What is your priority right now? Yeah, no, I tried to stealth this bit. Didn't work any time I tried.
Ah, shit. You penis. Ah, right in the head as well.
Ren, seriously, don't try to stealth this section. It's impossible.
No, I want to do it. I want to try it. Like you said, we need to pad the runtime anyway.
Don't let the clickers loose again.
I want to. They seem to work. So does a good distraction.
Who the... File saying that Ghost of Tsushima version 1.1 is ready to install. That was not a good time. Ellie is going full Rambo. That was, yeah. That's basically what I did. I went full Rambo in this bit.
Yeah, you need. Sometimes you need to.
Not like when I was actually in Mortal Kombat 11 and actually playing as Rambo.
Huh.
He gets a brilliant fatality.
Like, oh, this one doesn't even realise he's escaped.
He actually rips out their heart.
That's awesome. That was very Stallone. Dude, you can leave. You're free. I direct him. Over here.
It's weird. It's weird watching Rambo versus the Joker.
Oh, don't come directly after me. Don't come after me. How did you know I was there?
They spotted you. Yeah, they said we got a live one here.
Go to the- I didn't even see
The
all
dude
this
acting
stuff
as if
last
they aren't big threats around. Clearly doesn't want to leave a pool of nice. Yeah, I think you're right, Adam. I don't think they like the pool. I think they like the pool. You're approaching from the front, you'll never get it.
time. There's a guy over there. Oh! Okay, yeah, I'm not releasing the zombie anymore. It doesn't end well for me.
Yeah, we mentioned a minute ago, Reese, that the Ghost won Player's Choice Award. So we are thinking now it's going to be a two-horse race at Game of the Year between... I see, I'm saying that, but I didn't think Sekiro had a chance last year.
Where have I been spotted from?
The zombie.
Yeah, I really would not have called Ghost of Tsushima winner.
But,
It was one of them that I think it just had a massive following.
well, it hasn't won Game of the Year yet. It could win it. But I mean, I hope I voted for Hades, so I'm hoping that wins. It would be nice for an indie game to win it.
Yeah.
especially a really good indie game. I mean, I was just playing it before we went on stream on the PC because I decided I want to give the PC version a bit more of a go.
Yeah.
Elliot's better than Animal Crossing.
I kind of hope not.
Why not? What's your problem with Animal Crossing?
Not a problem with it. Just I don't think it does as much. It's not as like. I don't know. It doesn't push any limits for me. It's just kind of like
Push it to the limit.
I really want to use the. How do I change the explosive ammo on this? Oh right, swap ammo. For fuck's sake! Stop wearing helmets. Let me murder you easier, more easily. Right, well you can explode.
Mate, honestly, just go full Rambo.
Explode.
I think.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, I'm predicting it's going to be Last of Us Part 2.
I hope so.
I hope it's not. As I say, I think Hades. I ranked it. If I rank them, I'd say it's 4 on my list. No, well, Super Smash Bros. Got nominated last year, didn't win. Again, I wouldn't have said Smash Bros. I would have said Smash Bros. Any day better being Sekiro.
Really?
Yeah, easy.
Come on! Die!
I'd like to note that this is coming from someone who isn't a big fan of Animal Crossing, and I still think it's a good game for example, just not for me.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I don't think it's like Game of the Year worthy.
Oh, I definitely do. I'd say it's in my like top 10, if not top 5 games of the year. But I've been playing it all year, and I'm just loving it. I spent half of today just acquiring some money to build an incline so I can get down to the North Beach easier to buy more art off Red. Thieving little fox bastard.
Holy shit, that person got fucking shot in half. I mean, it makes sense, it kind of shot the explosive ammo.
I would say that's what happens when people.
Right there!
I don't know which clip to play. The clip from Hot Fuzz or the clip from Pirates of the Caribbean with the explosions, people exploding. Hot Fuzz. Oh god, no.
Yeah.
Or you could do the thing from Pirates of the Caribbean, which just goes, no fair.
Peas and rice.
Chapter said, not for me. Neither is Last of Us Part 2, and Reese's gone. There's just no plot to Animal Crossing, and I got burnt out doing the repetition on daily chores. No, Animal Crossing is not for everyone. And I don't know if people really dog on it by saying, well, all this stuff was in New Leaf, and they're just slowly adding it in on the back for this version. I'm kind of going, yeah, I don't mind that, because I didn't play a whole lot of New Leaf. So I'm quite happy to get reacquainted with these mechanics slowly but surely. I'm quite happy that it took me a while to get swimming.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean.
I'm also quite glad they hid the holiday events behind updates. So it meant no one could fast forward on the clock to see them.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I'm actually I'm making sure I've got a bit of time between my cooking on Christmas Eve so I can do the Christmas event on Animal Crossing.
That's fair enough.
Even though my family's coming up that day, but Amy's going to want to watch that because Amy's a big Animal Crossing fan.
Oh, is she really? I wouldn't have guessed that.
No. She bought a DS just to play New Leaf.
No.
She's considering buying a Switch Lite just to play this new one. I don't think she wants something that small and little though. That kid creeps me out. He just stares at me all the time. He's like, you know,
What? I thought it was already spotted. You dude, come on.
this segment's really hard. They come from all sides.
Fucking idiot.
Don't melee them. You can't melee them.
I can't reload. Die. Thank you.
Okay, you did better than me in that bit.
Should be another one left.
That's
There was before. Oh, there was someone shooting a shotgun at me.
She did just say,
Oh, it was her.
Keep Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Don't go. There's two of them down there. There's a door. No, you're going out the balcony and across the balcony.
Okay.
Yeah, I got lost in this bit as well when I was going running, but I just ran across this bit. It's like, yeah, it's over here. There's some behind there.
People.
There's people hanging around this area. No, it's through there, that way. Don't take detours, don't explore, just go straight for it. This is such a hard segment.
See, I find that Holidays Hit Behind updates clever but annoying for the far future when the Switch Online's disabled and you buy it pre-owned. That's a good point, to be fair.
Yeah, but I definitely think so. That is a definitely good point, but that's going to be more and more of a factor as we go along the way. Like Mario, the original Mario Maker has now been. You're not allowed to upload levels to that anymore. So that community's pretty much dead now. Nintendo's basically just said, yeah, we want to play Mario Maker 2.
It kind of puts a definite age cap on the game, doesn't it?
But I think we're going to live in a world with more age caps on games. Especially with more of these, like, Destiny clones that are coming out now as being these games for services idea.
Go check it out.
No, you don't need to go check it out.
I agree.
Just quietly. There, no one's following. I so love the fact we don't have to craft ships right now.
We don't have to what? Yeah, it's so useful. Oh fuck! I thought my fucking. Why is that?
Get a big gun. Get a big gun.
Why did I have that? I didn't even fucking press right. Cunt. Oh shit!
I think you might want to start going digital more with your games right now, because I'm fairly convinced the PlayStation 6 and whatever console, Xbox called, the next generation of consoles after this one has just started.
Fuck. Oh god, I'm so bad at the ship pictures. Fuck.
Is going to be all digital.
Shit! Where from? Fuck you.
Up there, sniper.
Oh shit!
Of all the times.
I know. Cunt! I was so fucking close there. Fuck you.
No, mate, just shoot one of them.
I mean, fuck you. Fuck you. That was so annoying. Hey, Mayor.
Hey, Kate Bishop is coming to Avengers today.
Kate Bishop?
The second Hawkeye.
Oh, right, okay. I think I know why it changed me over to pistol, because I had, I'm going to craft this now, so I get shafted by it later. You can make more explosive arrows.
Yeah, game preservation is definitely going to get weird as we go along now. I'm wondering what's going to happen, because the next generation is definitely going to be, if not cloud compute gaming,
Yeah.
it's going to be all digital.
Yeah.
So my thought process is, what's going to happen to retailers like Game and CX and all that? Are they going to just completely rebrand themselves as retro gaming shops and start... Which actually, I wouldn't mind it going down that route. I wouldn't mind there being this big facilities to really facilitate retro gamers. Like, I'd love to pick up like a CRT monitor and an N64.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be very cool.
Yeah, no, there's still... No, Square Enix are going to try and get everything they can out of it. They are... Square Enix really don't want to admit they fucked up royally with Avengers. I can't decide which is the most disappointing game for me this year, but it's either Avengers or Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles remastered. Like, how did you? On the one hand, Avengers.
Someone fucking got him!
No, I didn't.
Company!
Avengers had
Secure, damn it!
every reason to be really good, right? But then again, how do you fuck up a game that's already worked?
Could have done this stealthily.
Get from back there!
It's one less one to deal with.
Yeah.
Push it!
Okay. That's a weird
I
shot.
think I just ran to the door at this point and just tried to get out.
Wow, damn.
I did again, I gave up on fighting and just ran to the door and somehow got out.
I'm gonna kill this guy. Okay, Molly. Die, asshole! Please. Oh, thank you. Oh shit, shotgun please. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, I need to stop fucking going to melee people automatically. No! Come on! No! There's so many people with melee weapons!
That's why I said just go, run to the door, run to the door. Just run to the door.
Fuck, which door? Here?
It's, no, it's it's down the end of that hole. That's what you're aiming for.
Oh shit.
Fuck it, just outrun it.
Millions of little guns.
You're not going to win this fight.
Here, look. Ah, fuck. What if he's there?
The game is deliberately designed for them to be smart so that you can't get round them.
I'm gonna melee my way out of this. Oh shit! Oh, I thought I actually would there. Speaking of CRTs, I'm keeping an eye on charity shots for one of from the retro stuff. I actually found Tekken 3 in a charity shop.
Oh, that's a great game.
The disc didn't work. I was gutted.
One of the reasons I like getting my stuff from CEX because they have to check.
Yeah. I mean, I assumed that they would have, but it's annoying.
But the thing about Crystal Chronicles Remastered was, I mean, we played it. It was a nightmare to play.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't very easy.
And what's worse about it for me is, when it was in a nightmare to play, this game worked. You had a chance to remaster the ultimate multiplayer experience, make it way more accessible for people, and you turned it into a single player game.
Yeah.
It wasn't designed to be a single player game.
Hey. Come on, this isn't funny. Yeah, on it.
By the way, did you guys not hear the gunfire coming from the other side of the mansion a moment ago?
No.
Out there! Secure the area, quick!
Don't secure the area.
Secure your privilege.
You know what?
You get an explosive?
Well, I want to kill him first, and then I'll do explosive.
You can get away with it.
Vision came from back
Oh, no,
there!
not quite.
We got a live one! Behind
As far as you.
No, they didn't.
Angie!
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Oh, this is okay. This is why I keep failing because
One coming to your left.
I never reload my items.
There's one coming to your
I
left.
hear it.
Oh, right in the
That
kiss.
was
Pow,
that's
right in the
pretty
kisser.
good. Oh, come. Oh.
See, the thing is, the back of my monitor in my office has an analog monitor, but I don't think the N64 ran on that, so it's
Ah, shit.
it's quite hard to get it to function on that.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus! I did not see you there. Fuck. Thank you. Oh. Ah! That was very close.
Who knew a thing made of wood catches fire?
I'll listen while this is next to me.
That's a good aim, mate, considering your vision was a bit shot. Fire in the hole, I guess.
I'm
Guys
not very
waiting in
good
the
at
next room.
submachine.
What's all that banging and gunfire? Must be the wind.
Yeah, boy! Ah, okay, too far away.
Please. I really hope I don't butcher Double Fire because I've already butchered one of Reese's favourite games. I don't want to butcher one of Elliot's favourites now.
Of the whole time.
Yeah, if something like breaking with the submachine gun, you've killed a whole lot of people with it.
I know.
Shark clicker!
Ah, shit, I don't know.
Oh, that's some...
No, come on, don't let me kill you, thank you, Jesus.
Heal. There's more in there.
I haven't got any healing items. Shit. I haven't got any healing items left.
You're not going to make it, man. Go for the door, quickly. Just go for the door.
No.
Do not try to fight any more of them. Just
I'm
go
not
for the
trying to
door.
fight them, but if I've killed everyone, then I need to fucking loot the room.
No, trust me, you don't. You can get up. You can get fine with it in the next area. You got enough in the next area to live. Just go for it.
Hang on, no, I don't think there is anyone around left.
There might be. Just quickly go for it.
No.
Door is over there. I think.
I'm just trying to find one now. We need to stop. We need to stop giving snails guns. Where is the?
Oh no, it's down the stairs. Fuck.
What? Down the stairs?
Yeah, no, they're over there.
Sorry?
To your right.
Oh right, okay.
Is there anyone? I don't think there is anyone around here actually. I don't think I actually beat these guys. I think I just ran for the door and got lucky. I was so done with the game by this point. There you go.
So what are they doing with the people that they capture? Are they using them as slaves, or
You'll see in a minute.
I'm guessing trafficking? Oh shit.
Almost there.
That ain't good.
These fucking
Nope.
prisoners.
Thank God this world doesn't rely on Walking Dead rules. You know, if you get killed, even if you're not bitten, you
Yeah,
can still
it's-
come back.
Oh fuck.
No, she's fucking intelligent.
I don't know. Other communities? Oh, nice!
I locked the door.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit.
Keep back.
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me.
Hey. Abby tried to escape. She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach.
The Pillar Man.
The Pillar Men?
Probably already.
Oh yeah.
The fuck was that?
It's the Pillar Man theme. It's, you know, the Aztec dubstep.
Ah,
Come on.
thank God you've never been the Aztecs in any Civ game we've done.
You would have died.
Very quickly. Can we do one game where I'm not invaded? I'm just going to find a corner of the world where the rest of you don't have to bother with me and just quickly start writing poetry and win that way.
I was going to say you could do that with the Maori, but they don't produce great writers.
No, we produce great artists
Yes.
and live Manuel musicals.
Ha.
Oh wait, no, there's the Maori of New Zealand, not
Yes.
South Pacific.
No, the Maori of Pacific Islanders
Oh yeah.
from that area.
I think it's got, they definitely don't range the scope for Civ 6 and how many civs that, on the kind of civs they're using.
Sorry, what did you say?
The scope of civs, they definitely upped it for Civ 6, like
Yeah,
compared to other games.
I think one of the problems that games like Civ can have is that they focus a lot on like European, like you know the kind of Eurocentric view because of all of the colonies and stuff, and you know.
But this one definitely is not the case.
Yeah, like people like the Mapuche, for example.
And the Ethiopia, you
Yeah,
got the Congo.
Yeah.
Korea is finally in the game.
They were in the last one. I don't know if they were in 4.
They weren't in 4, I'm still not in any of the expansions either.
But there are some cases where it kind of feels as though they've minimalised it. For example, like China only has one civ leader, and that's a civilization that. Oh shit!
Holy.
I bet having one game where Calvin isn't invaded is like an Anime Amigos episode where I don't mention King's Game. No joke. I had 2 guys to invade me yesterday on Demon Souls.
Yeah.
One of them fell off the ledge
Lol.
and gravitied himself to death.
Is that Abby?
Ah! No, not Abby.
Oh yeah. I assumed it was because it was the only one that was kind of moving. No.
Elliot, do we have to mention that?
Ha! Of course we do.
But I was doing, and I
Thank
did
you,
another
Elliot.
one where the guy almost got me, and then I got him in the last minute, and I got 8,000 souls for that.
Oh, nice.
No, you can't get up there yet.
Pause for dramatic effect.
So there's.
Is one of these her again?
Incidentally, I've now taken care of 3 areas.
Are we sure that's not Abby?
No, it's not Abby.
Where is she then?
Keep looking.
No, she's not buffing. No, you're right.
Bingo.
What? Here. No. There? Nope.
No, I think it was the one on the right.
Definitely not her.
Which is that a haircut? Too high up.
Also too dead.
Too dead.
Definitely not one I've already passed. This will just give me the look at prompt in a second and I'm going to look really fucking dumb.
Don't worry, it took me a while to get this one. Oh, bingo.
Oh, no, there we go, yeah. Hey-oh!
She does not look good.
Nope.
Please.
Oh, how the turntables. Jesus Christ, she's emaciated. Ellie, no.
Oh, this
Cut
day-
it down. Cut it down.
This day is just getting worse.
Oh,
She is not in good nick.
nope. Yeah, I get. Yeah, maybe that's why we didn't recognise her. Her gains are gone.
She's not terrible. She's still got a bit of muscle on her.
Yeah.
Mind you, that doesn't really go away, per se.
Oh no.
Lev's still alive.
Oh, thank fuck.
Always look on the bright side of life. Diddy, 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 diddy. Can't whistle. I can't whistle. It's so annoying.
Sorry. It took me a while to learn.
They're both this way.
Anytime I try to... It did-
Let me guess. Suddenly I can get up there
Yes, you can.
with the power of friendship.
Keep
Oh,
going.
wait, no.
Keep
Help,
going.
help me. Thank you.
They don't want you to get that far. We need Abby to get a bit further ahead for cinematic element.
Of course. I can't sprint. Which means I'm still shuffling.
That's like a terrible blues song. I can't sprint. Middle class blues.
Can't listen either, apparently.
The Giles Brandreth Book of Blues.
Right, did you know actually that he was he was a previous MP of Chester?
Yeah,
How annoying. Well, I mean, unsurprisingly, he's a Tory.
it's
Didn't it die?
surprisingly hilarious.
Yes, that's the only thing.
Just don't ask him to talk because he won't stop.
Yeah.
He went on Room 101. He wanted to get constituents in.
What?
So the worst part about being an MP, talking to constituents.
That's the job! I'm sorry, Becky.
Do you know what's amazing? Do you know what one of the former leaders of UKIP was until the last election because he resigned just before the votes were?
Who?
Dick Brain.
That is incredible.
I promise that's not a joke. His name's genuinely Dick Brain. How did we go that long without knowing that? The leader of UKIP was called Dick Brain.
Perfectly apt.
I don't know. That's what I mean. It writes itself.
Oh.
Oh no, Abby, do not do what you're thinking about doing.
She shouldn't.
She will. She don't learn.
She won't kill her.
You might not have a choice in that
Can't let you
matter.
leave.
Oh,
I'm not doing this.
God, you are one dumb fuck. name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to
I'm
die.
not gonna fight you.
That's why we've gone that long without doing that.
Yes,
Didn't you come to kill Abby? Then why hasn't you just shot her already? Oh, man, that is a low
Yeah,
He's
blow.
not a part of this. You made him a part of this.
I was like, if she isn't going to kill Abby, then why did we come all this way?
Because it's the journey.
Okay.
People change their minds.
Fuck the journey. I've not come all the way to. I've not come all the way
Oh, I'm
to.
actually gonna have to fight it.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to fucking do this. I don't want them to fight. Don't make me do this.
I don't want to play Avengers. Still have to.
Do I actually have to fight her? Or
Yes.
Can I just continue to dodge?
No, she will kill you. You can die in this fight. As I discovered.
This is hardly fair.
Well, talk about bringing a knife to a gunfight. You'll get that in a minute.
Oh, shit. Also, let's not get that in a minute joke. That's a very obvious joke.
Really, no. Just bad then.
No, it wasn't bad.
Kill the bitch! End this game!
I don't want to kill her though. I really don't want to fucking kill her. Like, can I just dodge? I'm just gonna try dodge.
No, it doesn't work. You can die.
Yeah, I know I can die, but I wonder
Yeah,
if
but
I just dodge
no,
and tire
you
her
don't
out.
get an option. You have to beat her.
I don't want to fucking kill her.
You've got to kill her.
I'm guessing it doesn't actually end up killing her though.
Just do
It's
it.
so fucking weak, dude. God damn it.
We did not come all this way and kill all those fuckers for you to chicken out now.
Oh, yes, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do this.
This isn't Dragon Age, it's The Last of Us. Follow the fucking script. Even then Dragon Age isn't very good at choose your own shit. Yeah, why do you want to kill all the horrible stuff she's done?
Fucking both of them have done horrible stuff.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah, to be
Like,
fair,
it just... Oh, for fuck's sake, Ellie.
to be fair though,
Please don't.
shit, she does not die. Mate, if I can kill Sif, a precious dog who is protecting the Master's grave, then you can kill this. I'd say in the grand scheme of things, Ellie's shit is still way better than what Abby's shit.
What would you?
Still killed Joel, that hasn't changed.
Yeah, but like, she killed all of her friends. I'm guessing this is like an unavoidable thing. She seems to be busting all her times.
No, keep going. You can die here. To be fair, when I said we were going to pad this, I assumed you'd die a lot more than you have. With the less. So,
Oh, he's no
this
more.
is a hijack in the game for 10 hours, you fucking died.
Don't make me do it.
Do it. You haven't got a choice. Mate, now the fight starts up again. Just do it. You didn't want to kill Abby,
I
then
had the expectation that she wouldn't die, or that Ellie would change apart. My guess is now level except. Oh, yes.
Oh my god!
Oh, went Gollum on
Oh!
her.
She broke her fingers!
She went Gollum.
Oh! 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 Oh god, I'm gonna be sick.
Lev, do something.
I think Lev's not in much condition to do anything.
Yeah, nor do I.
Yeah, I'll give you that one, Adam.
It's hard to beat. Thank you.
You should be in excruciating pain right now considering you've had your finger bitten.
Probably is. Thank you, Ellie. That was fucking stressful to play through.
Just take him.
They're both pretty fucking monstrous.
Shit me.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't like what. Oh.
It's not pussed out. This is a game where no one gets what they want. Or if it is indeed what they actually
Including the
want.
fans.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Yeah, literally, I didn't want to do any of that.
Who let the guy with the guitar in? We're trying to do a stream. Right.
Where to next?
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Let's get a smart. Live and let die.
It's pretty apt, actually, Tom.
Oh, this is... Right, so the entire game is pointless as Joel is still unavenged, so nothing has changed after his death. Yeah, that was my point of this thing. This story had no consequences.
What do you mean the story had no consequences? So many people have died. There's been fucking character development. There's been actual character growth. What do you mean nothing's happened?
It does feel like a bit of... I admit, I think I was kind of interested by the fact that they spared Abby in the end.
Yeah.
But...
Because it's like, why else would you play as her for fucking 8 hours or 10 hours or however fucking long you do it? Yeah, I completely agree. It's not pointless at all. Like it's a lesson for like all of them that you just don't fucking exactly you don't like violence begets violence if you just continue this shit.
See the thing about the thing about this story is I kind of like Abby as a concept because she kind of makes up for Joel's bad decision, what could be argued as Joel's bad decision.
Yeah.
At the end of the last game. Incidentally, Dean is gone.
Yeah, I would have thought so. At least I got my guitar. Diddle-diddle-diddle-doo-doo.
Roll like a mud fool and steal like a pig. Yeehaw! There was no character growth as the NPCs are still...
Yeah, there's no argument that they're not terrible people. But, like, if it was the start of the game, first of all, like, Ellie has learned from Joel's death. First of all, that she wants to get vengeance on her, on the people who killed him. Joel's death was absolutely justified in the eyes of the people who killed him because he literally stopped the cure from stopped people from having access to the cure.
Speaking of which, Margaret from Enniskillen, we salute you for taking the first COVID vaccine. You are part of history. It's a great day to see it rolling out, man.
Yeah, totally.
It does feel like finally there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
That's my only bloody missed note, actually. It's annoying.
Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of blood.
I'd agree with you guys that if there's no development, if there was no development, Ellie absolutely would have killed Abby there. But having realised that that's not the right thing to do, and that Abby is her own person who's now literally caring for a person who she met on her journey.
But I'm with Reese on this one though. The second hung after Abby now is really redundant if we were just going to spare her all along.
No, not at all. Because the question in Ellie's mind then was, I'm going to fucking get my own back and kill her. Sorry, I'll go into this after the credits.
Wow, this was ages ago.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't noticed that. Iona.
Where'd you get that?
Luckily, Ren's not in the podcast on Friday, so we're fine.
Last week. A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but not bad.
Pin drop.
I had Seth under control.
I really hope the narrator from Come
You
Dine
need to
With
stop
Me
harassing
will live
Jesse
through this
about
so he
my
can
controls.
narrate over these scenes.
Okay.
Someone say something.
Dina. She your girlfriend?
Oh, he's really not good at this.
No,
Bad stuff.
that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just... I don't know why she did it.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
No, there's one ending. It's not we got the bad
You're
ending.
such an asshole.
What was your first clue?
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
Well, to be fair, you weren't exactly given a choice.
It's not poorly written.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Wow, you really didn't learn. Ah, God, I hate when you do that. That stupid clicking bones thing.
I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I'd like that.
Oh, the tragic irony.
Okay.
How do you not empathise with Abby after that?
You're in.
How do you not empathise with her after all of that gameplay?
I don't
and after,
really.
after all of those sequences of events, not at all.
Not really, because I still think it's kind of like, yeah, but she's still a complete asshole.
So's Ellie and so's Joel. What's redeeming about them? Fucking Ellie ups and leaves her family, literally abandons her, and then kills millions of people, kills all of Abby's best friends, murders a pregnant lady. What is there to empathise with? How is she any better or worse than Abby? I seriously do not understand you guys saying that this
So
is.
she is still a terrible person.
Yeah, you know, but that recent Elliot's point is poorly written. It's not fucking poorly written. How is this poorly written?
I think
Okay. It's not like it's yes the plot point has maybe been done before where like oh it's a plot of vengeance and then they leave the person alive at the end. That's been done before, but so is fucking everything else. It's still compelling and interesting to go through.
going down the road again. Feels like that song should be on there.
I still think there could be some kind of sequel.
I don't think so. I think if there is going to be more Last of Us,
Elliot, it's not like it's
Rhett
not.
was Reese on that one.
No, that's right. Elliot's point about. Yeah, Elliot, it doesn't need to amount to something. What happened is Abby goes off and lives her life now, and as does Ellie. Having experienced what they experienced, they just get it doesn't have to be some like cataclysmic world-ending event or
now. I mean,
such and such killed such.
The thing is, Last of Us did have a brilliant. I feels like with this one, I do feel like with this game, Neil Druckmann and the entire team have basically said, yeah, the chapter's closed now. This was what it was like when the game first came out. You had loads of people like
it is really polarizing.
It's a very polarizing game, and personally, I'm in the middle.
I loved it. I fucking love this.
I'm in the middle. There's parts of this game I really like, and there's parts of this game that infuriate me.
It doesn't amount to nothing, though, Reese. Seriously, like how is all of their experiences? How is that amounting to nothing? Like the Scars are all dead. Fucking the Fireflies, they're all dead. And now Ellie...
The Fireflies aren't dead. The Fireflies are alive somewhere in California.
Okay, well, the major blows have been dealt to two significant factions within the world. Joel's dead. Ellie's fucking off and doing her own random thing.
Yeah, God knows.
Abby is now retreated to hopefully a peaceful life outside.
Presumably she's going to. Presumably her and Lev are going to the Fireflies. But so.
I'm with you actually, Adam.
No, I definitely think Ellie's a way more compelling character than Abby is. I think Abby, they really tried a bit too hard with her.
In what way? What do you think?
I feel like they really tried hard to make you like her, but it's not...
You don't think she was likeable?
I think they tried really hard to make her likeable, but it doesn't quite work. You know what I mean? I get... Everything about this game is, for me, I get what you were trying to do, and it sort of works, but not really. No, not in the way that you intended. So that's kind of my thought on Last of Us. Do you think we're going any further? I mean, let's throw this game to one... Let's just say this game's now in the past. It's done. We're going to have a PS5 enhancement somewhere down the line.
I think they could come up with a DLC because we still haven't met the Prophet lady from the Scars.
I don't think. I am done with this.
Yeah, Reese, there isn't.
Shut up. I'm done with this conversation.
What? No.
We're moving on.
No, what are you on about? No. You can't fucking just tell me to shut up. What?
No, I've had enough. I had this all fucking summer with this game.
I just fucking played 15, so...
It was so...
I've played this game for about 20 hours. I want to fucking discuss it. And Reese, there doesn't need to be a payoff. That is the payoff.
Yes, it does.
No, there doesn't. Have you heard of a bittersweet ending?
Yes, there is a bit of sweet ending, but that's still...
Then why are you saying there's no...
Then you could still have a payoff.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. The payoff is the sequence of events that leads to her decision to not fucking kill Abby. That signifies huge character change. That is the payoff. The payoff is the actual arcs that the characters undergo.
God, it's June all over again.
And I'm not just saying this to you, I'm saying this to Reese and Elliot also. The payoff is the journey. I'm sorry. I really don't understand how people can think that this is like a blue ball. Because, yes, Joel dies. That's a blue ball to all the people who love Joel. If Abby were to die, that would be a fucking blue ball to all the people who love Abby.
Okay, here's the thing, Ren. I would have ended this story at the moment Tommy left. That would have been the moment or the moment she had the first flashback to Joel. That's the moment I would have ended the game. Or I would have ended Ellie's portion. I would have just said, the next game's going to be Abby going to find the Fireflies. And I think that would have been a really nice cap-off. That would have been a really nice cap-off. You would have got the message out there. You would have had Ellie still rising above it. It does feel like that last segment is just a bit too long. And I was saying at the time, I was like, oh, for God's sake, end this story already! I was up to like 2 in the morning trying to get this done for my review, and I was like, why doesn't this story end? This feels like you've had 5 moments you could have ended this story on a satisfying note.
So to use a comparison from I finished reading The Lord of the Rings a while ago, and I know how the Return of the King film is just like 5 or 6 different.
Yes, oh my God, Return of the King.
But in the book, what happens is the hobbits all come back from Gondor, and they arrive back, and the Shire has been overrun by bandits, and Saruman is one of the people hiding out there who's guiding the bandits. He doesn't actually die in the books until the end, until basically the end. It's a lower stakes story that follows on from something which is like, literally a world-ending event. If you think about the world-ending event in this, it was the Scars being invaded by the Fireflies. Like, I get what you mean about it feels like it drags, but to see Ellie deal with the trauma that she's the trauma that she's lived through in a normal environment, and like struggle to deal with the impact of that. It's the same thing as Joel making the horrible decision at the end of Last of Us Part 1 to save Ellie over the entire human race. It's the same decision because Ellie chooses to forsake her family for her own selfish desires. It's perfect. It is.
No, it's not perfect, Ren. There's many words to describe this game. Perfect is
no, but
not
in terms of the circular narrative, that really is.
No, I'd say I'd say out of all 6 of the Game of the Year nominees have big plots. This one's really one of the weak ones, in my opinion. I think
you're so wrong.
Ghost of Tsushima, in my opinion, is a way more compelling plot.
I haven't played enough of the main story.
Ghost of Tsushima, seriously, the main plot of that game is so compelling. And it doesn't... honestly, that was one of the few things that really kept me going with that game. It was like, I really want to see how the story comes out. And if you take an example, Hades is a great story. Hades also has a similar thing that happens to the end of The Last of Us Part 2 in a couple of ways, when you get to the true ending.
Yeah.
But it still feels like it's a really satisfying payoff, because it feels like every single escape attempt you've done has been leading to this moment. Yeah. And it's a very, very satisfying ending, and it plays very well as Greek mythology. Again, if you take... I find it interesting. I really hope this game doesn't win Best Narrative, because the games it was up against were Hades and 13 Sentinels Aegis Rift, which again has a really great payoff. 13 Sentinels is a really great storyline of multiple characters and multiple plotlines all converging one into another. Yeah. And in my opinion, I feel like Last of Us Part 2 it's an alright game, but I'm not going to... Oh, it's Jeffrey Wright as Isaac. I thought I recognised him.
From... what's he in?
Hang on a second, I know what's been in. I'm pretty sure he was in... I think he was in Breaking Bad.
Couldn't place him off the top of my head. I really cannot...
Do you think that... Here's the thing, though.
I really can't see this game as, like, I don't think you're right in saying that it's a weak narrative at all. I think, for me, this has been a fucking phenomenal game.
Oh yeah, he's playing Commissioner Gordon in the upcoming Batman film. Oh, he's BT in Hunger Games.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought I recognised him. I didn't realise it was Jeffrey Knight in the role. But
I think it's been boring, way more cliche for yeah, no, I agree with that.
But here's the thing for me about the game. I still think you could have had Ellie not kill Abby, and you could have made it way more compelling.
So what would you say? So in what way would you make it more compelling?
I would have, well, at the point I would have ended it sooner.
See, yeah, again.
But I feel like that would have been a bit more compelling, because it would have been more of an ending than this.
No, because that would sequel bait.
I don't mind a bit of sequel bait, though.
No, but if they only intended it to be the 2 games, for example, what happens if we never see Abby again? What happens if we never see her again? If in that scenario, you'd expect The Last of Us 3, and then you get a fucking massively entrenched franchise that would probably hugely overwork the Ellie goes to find Abby, and then you'd have another situation where she'd have to spare her or kill her again, and you'd be the same ending.
To be fair, I kind of want. I wouldn't mind them going a bit further with this one. Do you think there's going to be a Last of Us Part 3, or there's going to be any more Last of Us spin-offs, or do you think Naughty Dog's done with this and they're going to move on to a new franchise, or they're going to go back to Uncharted?
I wouldn't mind something. I don't know. I think they need to take as much time as they did between The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 if they do go for The Last of Us Part 3.
But again, I don't think Ellie would be the main character in The Last of Us Part 3.
No, she shouldn't be. She may feature in it.
I feel like Ellie's story is done now.
Maybe if it was Lev or someone, you know, or yeah, because Lev would be quite an interesting one, I think.
Lev.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, I think there's. I would almost say if you're going to go more Last of Us, set it in a completely different part of America, a completely different country, and have it be a whole new cast of characters and a whole different setting. I think that's actually. I think there's more they could go with Last of Us, but I'm not sure I want more Last of Us, if you know what I mean. I think I'd like Naughty Dog to do something new now. I'd like them to say, we've done Uncharted, we've done The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Let's do something
Maybe if
different.
they come back in like 10 or so years and then come out with a third one. Because that would give, first of all, it would give the fans time to die down and like actually form an opinion on, you know, like...
No, I think, to be fair, I really didn't like the people that just said the game is bad and then refused to listen to the points of anyone who said they thought the game was good. So actually, I will say everyone in chat who has thought the game was bad has genuinely addressed Ren's points rather than just saying no, it's just the game's just bad, which was one of the really toxic.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is one of the. You weren't there at the beginning of this year when this game first came out. You couldn't go on Reddit or anything without some of the most toxic bile coming out of it. And people actually signed petitions to remake the story of The Last of Us Part 2. I'd probably say no, I just want to give the developers of the game.
Yeah, I agree.
It's also why I wouldn't mind there not to be any DLC. I wouldn't mind we just say, no, we're done. This is it.
If it's DLC, again, it shouldn't be... I don't think it should be the main characters. But this is such a rich... Like, you know, not trying to sound like a twat, but, you know, any more than I do usually. This is
Beat me to it.
This is a very rich world, and it's a great environment, and there's, like, you know, there's so many different factions and characters that could have really interesting interplay. If they were to do something like the Walking Dead franchise, that was it? Hang on, which company did that?
That was Telltale.
Telltale Games did, with all the spin-offs. I think that would be that would be very interesting. But you know, I think they'd be accused of plagiarising that.
More so than they already are doing.
But yeah, I don't know.
That being said, I find this world way more compelling than
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah, definitely. And you're absolutely right. To be fair, everyone here is like, you know, at least you're kind of justifying your opinions, you know.
Yeah,
although we disagree.
Trust me, that was way better than it was back in June.
Yeah.
But I said at the time I was very mixed on the story, and I gave this game like an 8.1 out of 10.
Yeah.
I said I like the gameplay. This is the best looking game on the PlayStation 4. Period.
Yeah.
Like, if there's one thing this game deserves, it definitely deserves some graphics awards. I mean, if it wasn't up against Ori and the Will of the Wisps, then that game way deserves it more.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Ori and the Will of the Wisps is one of the best looking games this generation.
More so than Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, way more. Like seriously, if you've seen Ori, it looks amazing.
I wouldn't say it looks better than most.
Oh, way better. It's way more stylized. It's like they took that and it feels like a Pixar film brought to life.
I would say this is like probably one of the most realistic games, like, in terms of its graphics. I get what you. I see what you mean. Like, you know, it's like the stylized version. You know, the stylized.
It's do you want art house or do you want
What's of the Game of the Year nominees? Do you think?
That's easy. Hades.
Is it?
Yeah.
In this, I really enjoyed the gameplay in this. When I died, although there were moments where I was complaining, it felt quite fair.
Of the 6 games nominated, I think this is the one where I can't say I felt like this did something better than any of the other nominees. Like, if I'm going by compelling endings, it's outcompeted by Hades and Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I won't go into details because I don't want to spoil the ending of Final Fantasy VII Remake. But I really need to play Final Fantasy VII Remake 2
Yeah.
when it comes out. As a result of it, I have no idea what to expect from that game.
I can't believe that they're managing to turn Final Fantasy VII into two to three games. More?
I would say 2 or 3, yeah, but trust me, with that ending, they're really justifying splitting the game up. Like, I was at the beginning, why are you splitting these stories up? Just do it in one go. I reckon you could do it, make it like a 200-hour game. But man, no, they have justified it completely.
I would say this is. See, I wasn't a huge fan of the gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima, so I would say this is probably on a par, if not like a little better. With that at the very least.
I did like the samurai combat though in it. I wasn't a big fan of the stealth mechanics in Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, it reminded me of Skyrim, where you just kind of like run away and then come back and then you start the encounter again.
I would say a lot of people have said the gameplay hasn't evolved all that much since the first game. So yeah, you get this screen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which implies that Abby and Lev are out there somewhere looking for the Fireflies.
Oh yes, certainly. That would be an interesting DLC. That would be an interesting DLC.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you, Reese, on that one. I think the environments are innovated. Like that's one of the things I didn't like about Last of Us Part 1. It was just like going from point A to point B. Whereas in this game, there's way more different paths to take. But in terms of the actual mechanics, you're pretty much doing most of the stuff you were doing in the first one.
Yeah, but I would say that they've enhanced it in that they've smoothed out a lot of the gameplay from the first one, and they've added a lot more customizability in the way that you want to play with the upgrade system. You know, in being able to craft ammunition, you know, that's all of these things are just huge improvements, and also the variety of things that you can use if you want to try to play in different ways. You know, for example, I was using the bow and arrow for most of it, and you know that wasn't even.
So it's interesting in perspective because Reese and Elliot are kind of on that side. You, Iona, and Becky are on that side, and I'm right in the middle in our opinions on this game.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I like bits of this game. I don't like a lot of it, but I'm not going to say, like, this is a generation-defining experience like I was with Last of Us Part 1. That felt like it was a real.
No, Reese, I mean more in terms of being able to upgrade and then craft additional items, but like, so yes, there were upgrades, but there were like 5 different paths in this one, whereas there was just one in the first game.
For my money, though, I think...
And also, Elliot, it is not a bad game, your opinion differs from mine.
I would say on a lot of levels, though, Last of Us Part 2, the thing is, though, I never want to replay this game, to be honest.
I absolutely want to replay this game.
I'm kind of like, do you know what, I think that's the thing about most Sony exclusive games. I don't really want to play them a second time.
See, I think one of the reasons, like, I'm a little bit hesitant on the replayability on your opinion, because I think when you played this, you were under pressure to get this out in a short space of time, and specifically with the ending. Like, you just wanted to get it done as quickly as possible.
But I stand by my opinion that Sony PlayStation exclusive games feel like they're meant to be one and dones. They're not meant to be games you repeat. I feel like that Sony really designs a game for you to do it once. And we had that experience with Spider-Man, because I didn't enjoy my second playthrough of Spider-Man as much as my first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, again, Elliot, it's your opinion.
Good news.
We've had a lot of people come in and say that this is really interesting. And good
news, Elliot. Though we're doing one of your favourites on Friday. It's Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition.
Oh, is that definitely happening?
Well, I've finished downloading it to the PlayStation 5. I think it's going to be DMC 5.
Fair place.
It would be a good one because at least you can interact with the chat then, because it means I've not got to watch the chat as well.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Thanks, guys. We will see you on Friday for Devil May Cry. Thank you all for paying attention and watching our streams and sticking with us throughout it. So, see you soon.